What's up everybody, Alexander the Day Trading Champ, and in this video we're going to go over all the earnings reports for the week. Take note that I only put the most important earnings plays in my opinion onto this table that I make every week. I like to leave out the very cheap stocks, obviously, because when we're trading options, these very cheap stocks usually don't have much volume or liquidity on their contracts, so that's why we go with the ones I put on there, alright? But hey, maybe if I was missing one that you think is important and we should keep track of, let us know down in the comments below. But from what I've gathered, to me these are the most important ones to take note of. And a couple notes we have here is Domino's Pizza's at an all-time high right now. Alright, it's been running up like crazy. Let's check this stock out. Alright, and then on top of that, most of these stocks are manufacturer sector. And then I put LW short at 200-day moving average, but that was just a quick little note. I don't really like this trade at all, actually, because this thing trades on just such low volume. Although the chart looks pretty spicy here. Honestly though, if you can get in, alright, let's look at the liquidity on the contracts. I highly doubt there's anything there, but if you could get in, right, this is hypothetical. I really like any bounce up to this 200-day moving average. You can see we've rejected it strongly twice, alright, so obviously that's a nice trade if you bounce up to that line. But it's just look at this thing pre-market. It's only got 141 volume, so I'm not really sure how you get in and out of these contracts. Maybe whenever the market opens, we'll actually have some volume on them, but like just be wary of that, or be aware of it. If we approach this 200-day moving average, you got some good probability on your side to short it. Just depending on how liquid those contracts will be. So that's just a quick note. Next thing, Domino's Pizza on an absolute tear. I mean, look, it hasn't had a down day in 6 days, okay? That's pretty crazy. So, to be honest, I don't really want to trade Domino's Pizza either, at least not right now with the ridiculously low volume we have here. Hopefully, maybe we get a volume spike after earnings, and then it'll actually be tradable. But for now, I'm just going to stay away from that. All right, so with that being said, these are all the earnings reports for the weeks. But the goal here, guys, is not to go in and try to trade all of these. It's not to make any crazy plays on these. What it is, the point of this week, guys, with the earnings plays is to observe the predominant pattern. All right, how are these stocks reacting? Because this is a new quarter. This isn't the last quarter. There's going to be new revenues, new profits, new guidance. All right, we're going to the future. Right, so now the outlook can be different. Things are going to change, and that's going to lead to different pattern or a different reaction in these stocks. How are they going to trade? So last season, right, we were noticing that companies like Amazon, Apple, Tesla, all these high accelerating stocks, all right, what they were doing was they had run up so hard into earnings, all right, for months previous, all right, that after earnings, that price was just so overpriced that even after their amazing earnings, they couldn't hold that level, all right, so they ended up all dropping after earnings for the most part, almost every, major high acceleration stock, all right, so now, all right, that acceleration has already been factored in last quarter. All right, so now what is the new pattern going to be? And that's exactly what we're going to be trying to figure out, how they're reacting after these earnings this quarter. All right, so that's the main goal. All right, don't be too focused as an options trader on what is the earnings report. All right, it's good to see it, just to have a little bit of context, but the main thing you want to do is understand how it's reacting and how it's trading after that earnings report. That's how you're going to make money on it, all right? Because the truth is, if you looked at like Zoom's report last time it reported earnings, you might have got some calls and you might have made some money on the way up, but you weren't going to be able to make money on the way down, right? We had like 4 down days on Zoom after, all right? And that's where this pop and drop pattern was so strong last season, all right? So that's exactly why we're going to find the strong pattern this season, all right? Let me know if you got any trades for the week, all right? It's going to be a very exciting week. You can see the dollar is down already and reaching its bottom support level here. So very likely to get an initial spike at the market open. I won't be surprised. So just obviously keep an eye on that. I'm making this 2 hours before the market opens, so things change from now until then. So I'll just be quiet on any predictions for now, but I will keep you guys posted in the comments possibly, so make sure maybe during lunch break or something you check in on the comments, and I might have a trade posted there or something for you, alright? So with that being said, Alexander the Day Trading Champ. I hope you understand what we're doing for this week, what the main goal is. All right, and obviously once I have some trades set up, although I already do have some, I'm gonna go break them down into more detail and make sure I inform you guys on those. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you aren't, and turn on your notification bell if you haven't. That way you're notified once I have some trades planned for the week. I'm actually gonna put out in video form, okay? And then obviously drop a like if you enjoy the video, guys. With all that being said, I'm Alexander, the Day Trading Champ, and I will see you guys on the next video. Guys, before I forget, I actually wanted to point out that now is not a bad time for that oil entry. You can see we're meeting this, resistance level here, and we're up majorly on very low volume. You can see this, only 83,000 pre-market volume. So once the market opens, I know a lot of you aren't trading the /CL futures contract. All right, what you want to do is get a position. All right, you don't have to build up large, especially the fact that might be able to bounce up a little more. Obviously though, I do believe like today, like I said, we're at the bottom of the range of the dollar, so it's not very likely for it to break out much higher here, especially if the dollar does use this bottom support level today. So not a bad entry at all. You might be making some good money by the end of today if you enter in when the market opens here. Alright, so strategy for this oil entry, if you want to enter in today, and maybe you just want to put some money in your pocket by the end of today, right? You just go with some in-the-money contracts, alright? That way you don't have to battle with theta, and that way you can, walk away with some profit after we drop below here, assuming that the dollar is going to hold up and keep its strength, alright? So that's the plan for oil, alright? Let me know if you end up getting in or getting any position there. Like I said, I post this stuff in the Reddit community. I try my best to. We got 23 members already in there, so it's a really good tool for us. And look, we go over some pretty cool trades. Like we got this options trading plan here, and like you guys can give me your trading ideas, and we'll walk through them. Right? Like I'll look at the charts for you, and I'll tell you what I see. I'll give you my opinion sometimes if I can. So it's completely free, and it's just helpful to you. So I definitely recommend you join that Reddit community. And with that being said, that's the plan for the week. Let me know what you got planned. You got any trades, anything to let me know, anything I'm forgetting, anything I'm missing that is of great importance, just let me know in the comments below. And also let me know if you made it to the end of the video. I appreciate you guys a lot. Thanks for making all the way to the end, and I will see you guys on the next video.